yes. Didn't even wait for me. Welcome to our casa, and today we're making panzanella salad. But before we get started, please like this video, subscribe to our channel, and ring the bell for notifications on future videos. Panzanella is a perfect summer dish because you don't have to use any fire on these super hot July days. This dish originates in Tuscany, made with days-old bread that's gone a bit stale. And traditionally, you soak the bread in water, and it's dressed with a very light vinegary, and some tomatoes and herbs like fresh basil are added. It's said to be very similar to the Spanish gazpacho. So today we're going to do it a little bit differently and make our bread a pan con tomate style to give it a little bit of a Spanish twist. So instead of soaking our old bread in water, we are going to slightly toast it in the oven, and then we're going to rub raw garlic and raw tomato on each slice. It's gonna make this bread super flavorful and delicious. So let's get started. I'm just gonna open up our bread. And any country kind of bread will work for this. Ciabatta, Tuscan, of course. Put your oven on a high broil, and we're gonna put our bread slices in, and keep an eye on them because it's not gonna take very long for them to get nice and toasty. After 5-6 minutes, your bread should be nicely toasted. We just want a little light brown color. You may think that bread is the star ingredient in this dish. However, there is a very important second ingredient, the onion, the cipolla. Presumably, this dish originated in the 16th century, where the great painter and artist Bronzino was obsessed with onion and vinegar on toast. Thus, the panzanella was born. So, onion, very important. So let's start to prepare the onion. I'm just gonna cut my red onion into little strips. So red onions, as you know, are very intense. So we're gonna dilute them a bit in a water and vinegar solution. I'm gonna add 1 cup of water and 1/4 cup of white vinegar. I'm gonna put the onions in. Once you have all your red onions in there, we're gonna add a little bit more water on top. Make sure that they're all getting nice and covered. Let's prepare the bread. First things, we're gonna start with 1 clove of raw garlic, and you're just going to rub that straight on that bread. Then we take our tomato and do the same thing. Next, we're gonna drizzle a little olive oil and a little salt. While our onions are soaking, our bread is soaking up all that beautiful garlic and tomato flavors. We're gonna cut up some cucumber and tomato and enjoy a glass of wine.
The wine we're drinking today is a super young, fresh, light, crisp, and price-friendly Pinot Grigio. Actually, we call it Pinot Grigio delle Venezie. And let's spend a couple of words about what this delle Venezie means. Pinot Grigio delle Venezie is super popular because every year a huge rivers of Pinot Grigio delle Venezie are shipped from the northeast of Italy to the United States. So delle Venezie is one of the most famous Italian wine designations. Not to be confused with Venice, Venezia, the beautiful historic cities of islands, bridges, canals and gondolas. Delle Venezie means of the Venices, the three Venices, or in Italian, tri Veneto. Three basically Venezie, Tridentina, Euganea and Giulia. These are the three administrative regions which existed for about 50 years in between 1866 and 1919, and which nowadays correspond to the region of Veneto, full region of Veneto, to the region of Friuli Venezia Giulia, and of the province of Trentino in the Trentino Alto Adige region. It's a huge, vast area, heavily influenced by the breeze and the climate coming from the Alps, which gives this wine the characteristic of crispness and acidity because of the difference in temperature in between day and night. Many different wines are produced in this area: Chardonnay delle Venezie, Sauvignon delle Venezie, Merlot delle Venezie, Müller-Thurgau. But let's consider that almost 7 bottles out of 10 produced in this area are Pinot Grigio. The wine we're drinking today, and again thank you Kristen and Cobran for sharing with us your product, is an easy to drink Pinot Grigio. This is a bottle you can buy below $10 and it's exactly what you need for a dish like the one we're eating today. Nice panzanella salad, nice glass of Pinot Grigio, and you're ready for a nice pennichella, which is afternoon sleep on the couch. It's produced by a winemaker called Caposaldo, which in Italian means benchmark. Yeah.
Cheers!
Cheers! Let's assemble our salad.
After 10 minutes of your onion soaking, we're just gonna drain out that water. Okay?
Yeah.
Another ingredient that I'm gonna add to my panzanella is ricotta salata. This is a perfect salad cheese. It is made with sheep's milk, some whey. It's only aged for 90 days and it has this sponge-like texture. So it's gonna soak up all of the vinegar and all of the other flavors of these vegetables and the bread perfectly. Just like with every ingredient in this salad, I want kind of bigger chunky bites. So I'm just gonna rip off a bit of the ricotta salata so you have nice big pieces. Let's start to assemble. I'm gonna put all of the ingredients into that bowl with the onions. We've got our cucumber, we have our tomatoes, and we have our ricotta salata. Now we're just going to cut up our bread into little bite-sized pieces. Now I'm gonna just rip up some fresh basil leaves. Okay.
Wonderful.
All right, now for the dressing. Olive oil, good amount, and some red wine vinegar. Just a little, few dashes. Gonna add some salt, fresh cracked black pepper. Okay, now mix it up. After everything's mixed together, we're gonna let this sit out at room temperature for about 20-30 minutes. This is going to make all of these flavors come together beautifully and that bread insanely flavorful. We're gonna eat it now. We're gonna eat it now.
Panzanella, pennichella.
Little ricotta salata with a little onion.
Del pan con tomate.
Oh, see.
Oh. So good.
This is so good. Didn't have to cook anything. Please like this video, subscribe to our channel, and ring that bell for
Notification.
Thank you. Thanks for helping.
Thank you. Ciao.
Ciao.